Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today, and today we're going to be recapping today's slate of NBA games from January 12th on Sunday. Some interesting games to go over. We have a overtime game. We have a 40-point performance for a player. We have a four-loss team taking their fifth loss of the season. We have some interesting close games to go over. Let's get started. Let's get started with the Hornets and Suns. This is pretty interesting because today all we heard about, mainly in the trade rumor side of things, is that the Hornets and Suns have potentially been talking about a trade. Nick Richards potentially going to Phoenix. Yusuf Nurkic could be going to Charlotte. Another player could be involved. I think if a trade happened, I think you could see Yusuf Nurkic going with 2 second-round picks for like Nick Richards and Cody Martin. Let's see how those guys did tonight. Well, for starters, Yusuf Nurkic did not play in this game tonight, but the Suns did win 120-113, which they have been playing a little bit better recently. Booker had 38-5. Durant had 27-8-5. For the Hornets, LaMelo did have 25 with 6-11. Brandon Miller had 19. Bridges had 21-5-5 and 24-16. For the potential Hornets that I just mentioned, Nick Richards had 4-5-2, and Cody Martin had 5-3. And that's really it for this game. Good win for the Suns. All right, let's go to Blowout City in Washington. Thunder beat the Wizards 136-95. Good win for the Thunder. It's not surprising, though. Shea has 27, 7-4. Outside of that, not a lot of scoring, especially since their starters barely played. I mean, like Hartenstein and Williams played only 21 minutes. Isaiah still had 10-12, even though he only played 21 minutes. And Williams played 21 minutes with 17 points. Aaron Wiggins got some good action because of the blowout. Played 30 minutes and had 23, 9-4 for the Wizards. Again, of course, their starters didn't play much. Poole had 13 and 23 minutes. Alex Sarr had 10 and 6 in 24 minutes. Koulibaly had 10 and 5 in 28 minutes. And Carrington had 5, 7 and 7. 17 for Corey Kispert off the bench. 11 points for Jonas Valanciunas. Moving on, 76ers Magic. Magic win, even though they're so short-handed. 27 for Cole Anthony. Well, I mean, Banchero's back now, but Paulo had 28 and 6. That was really it for them in this game. 20 for Jonathan Isaac with 11 rebounds. 17 for Anthony Black with 6 and 6. And for Philly in this game, 29 for Maxey, 25, 10 and 6 for Paul George, 14 for Eric Gordon, 12 for Kelly Oubre Jr. Only a big reason why they lost this game, only 11 bench points. Then moving on to the Nuggets Mavericks. How about this? Nuggets win 112-101. Obviously, Dallas without Kyrie and Luka. Klay Thompson reached over 16,000 points. He had 25 and 6 tonight. 16 for Najee Marshall. A double-double for Spencer Dinwiddie was 16 and 10. Now, to the Nuggets side of things, Jokic and Russell Westbrook have been playing tremendous basketball, probably the best duo in basketball in the past week. Just in the past week, Nikola Jokic had 19, 18, and 9 tonight, while Russ had 21, 10, and 7, and he shot 10 for 17. Jamal Murray had 17, and Michael Porter Jr. had 13. Aaron Gordon off the bench, 13, with 6 rebounds. It's weird seeing Aaron Gordon off the bench. All right, let's go to the Celtics and Pelicans. Celtics kind of close with the Pelicans. I mean, the Pelicans are more healthy now. Zion back, DeJounte Murray, CJ McCollum, Trey Murphy. The only guy they really don't have is Brandon Ingram. That's really it. Brandon Ingram is really the only guy they don't have. The Celtics win 120-119. Jason Tatum drops 38 with 11. Jalen Brown has 16, 8, and 7. Porzingis has 19 and 11. And Drew Holiday has 8, 4, and 6. 6 for Derek White. 11 and 11 for both Al Horford and Peyton Pritchard. For the Pelicans, they had 30 for Trey Murphy with 7 and 4. Zion had 16 and 7 in 28 minutes. And then DeJounte Murray had 26, 9, and 8. And then that was really it. All right. Let's get to a blowout, but also the best performance of the day. 140-106 win for the Knicks against the Bucks, but the best performance of the day goes to Jalen Brunson with 44 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists in only 28 minutes. Also, in 35 minutes, Karl Anthony Towns had 30 and 18. Brunson did get a little banged up, and that's why he only played 20. Well, it was a blowout, yes, but he also. But like at the same time, Karl Anthony Towns played 35 minutes. Bridges played 37. So Hart played 35. OG played 30. So their starters were still playing good minutes. I think if Brunson doesn't get banged up, he maybe goes for a 50 piece. Might play over 30 minutes in this game and goes for 50. But 18 points for Campaign off the bench. For the Bucks, Giannis had 24 and 13. Lillard had 22 off the bench. Middleton was 16. Knicks have had the Bucks number this year. All right, let's get to Chicago. Zach LaVine's been on fire again tonight. 36 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists. But it's another loss. Or no, the Bulls won the other night against the Wizards. But another win for the Sacramento Kings. 7 straight wins now for the Kings since the firing of Mike Brown. 22, 15, and 8 for Sabonis tonight. 26 and 9 and 3 for Fox. 14 for Keegan Murray. And 21 points for DeMar DeRozan. Not a lot of scoring off the bench, but Keon Ellis had 8. Trey Lyles had 6 and 8. And Kevin Huerter had 7. And wraps up that game. Now let's get to Indiana and Cleveland. Indiana snaps a win streak for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It was 12-13 wins in a row, and Cleveland falls to 33-5. It's crazy that it took them almost half the season to reach 5 losses. I don't think a lot of people expected that. I think another impressive thing is Tyrese Halliburton didn't play in the second half. The Pacers still win. That's because it's not because of one guy. They truly play like a team. Siakam had 18 and 9. Turner had 15 and 10. 19 for Nimhart, 12 for Mathurin. Thomas Bryant had 11. Obi Toppin had 12. Jarice Walker had 8 and 12. Yeah, just a good night for the Pacers. The Cavs, Mobley had 16 and 12. Allen had 11 and 9. Mitchell had 19, returning from injury. Darius Garland had 20. That was it. Yeah, good win for the Pacers. Really good win for the Pacers. Now the final game we'll go over is a overtime game between the Nets and the Jazz. You love seeing overtime games. I just don't know about these two teams. But the Jazz win it. The Jazz get a nice win. 23 for Isaiah Coiler with 7 rebounds, 7 assists, of course. Drew Eubanks had 8 and 9. Sexton had 21. Bryce Sensabaugh had 16. Kyle Filipowski had 12. For the Nets, they had 19 points for Zaire Williams. Ben Simmons had a pretty solid night. Actually, a really good night for Ben Simmons, if we're going to be honest. 14 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists, shot 7 for 11, 2 blocks. Not a bad night. Keon Johnson at 8 and 4. Nicholas Claxton dominated. I'm not going to say dominated, but Nick Claxton had a good night, which is not surprising because centers have killed the Jazz this year. 14 and 12 with 4 assists. And that really wraps this game. Oh, also, 22 points for Eva Bueman. I'm going to be honest. I keep good tabs with NBA. I've never heard of him. Sharp had 12. And Tyrese Martin had 11 and 8 with 3 assists. And so, yeah. It really wraps up tonight's slate of NBA games. Let me know your thoughts. Or today's slate of NBA games. Let me know your thoughts on the games we saw today. That's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. And peace out.